Well, hello everyone. Welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Virgo for the week of June 22nd. And at this time, I'd like to give a very special thank you to each and every one of you out there who have subscribed to my channel and helping it grow and getting it noticed. Thank you. And of course, for all the thumbs up on all the videos that you've watched and also hitting the hype button, as well as all the lovely comments. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to write those. I truly appreciate them. And wow, thank you. All right. Ooh. Well, you're on the fence this week about a decision that needs to be made. You're trying to get the answers as best you can before you make this decision. And it's not an easy one for you. You're a little bit worried about when you make this decision of how it's going to turn out. So you've postponed it a little bit, but not for long. You will make the decision that you need to make this time. And it will be like the final of that choice. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Moving on, realizing it's time to release something from your life. You've been carrying the burdens for a long time of other people, jobs, like overworked, unappreciated, that sort of thing. And it's unfortunately become that it's expected of you now. You put in hard work, you don't slow down, you try to get things done, you try to help others, and that's in your nature. But you're starting to feel like you're putting out too much and not receiving in return. So you're moving away from it. You're putting down the extra burdens, you're setting yourself free and onto a new and exciting path to start in a new direction. And the Eight of Wands, yeah, see? Definitely needing to make that decision. Even the universe and these cards are saying it's time. There's an action that you need to take. There's movement, swift change, decisions that need to be made. And you're going to do it. It's not an easy thing for you, but in your soul, it's time to make the right choice and move forward. You've manifested this, you wanted to make the change. Well, here it comes. Some of you, this could be a trip, unexpected one, just, not for any length of time, but it will do you the world of good because it will help you to shut down ever so temporary, to help you clear your mind, because it will give you a different perspective on this. But you need to make a decision this week. Everything around you is just almost yelling at you to make the choice, because and the universe knows, once you give your word, you'll follow through. And the Strength card. Wow, that you really have. No doubt about it. There's courage, passion, stability, focus, absolute. And you're compassionate about this. You finally found your inner strength, your guidance, and you're listening to it for a change. Instead of always helping others, you're learning to help yourself first. It's right up there on the Richter scale of 101 now. And the Page, good news coming in. Unexpected. This could be in the way of romance for some of you. So, you never know, right? It doesn't matter how old you are. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. But you are feeling much more charismatic, happy, carefree. It's like you sort of melted that ice cube and you're finally seeing things much more clearly for yourself. You're on a much more fulfilling movement. I don't know how else to say it, so sorry. no longer being stubborn, open to receiving, trying. There could be a new birth in the family as well, so congratulations on that. But there's definitely, this could be a friendship that turns into something a little bit more for some of you, or this could be somebody just totally new that has been watching you for a while and finally decides to say, you know what, I'd like to just get to know you a little better. I know that sounds like a cliche, but you know, it is what it is. Or this could be you offering this to somebody else. And the Page of Rods, so new beginnings, new opportunities. You're going to get a message. You're going to hear something. It looks like it's going to be like a long distance call, and it's going to be related to travel. Now, this could be travel for work as well for some of you, or this could be just travel for pleasure. But you're excited. And like I said, this is like a long distance one. So you're going to hear something that is going to give you that not only opportunity, but back that optimistic attitude. So this is a new adventure for you. And you're now willing to push that envelope. You don't normally do that, but you are actually taking a chance here because you know you need that little extra something to get this going in the right direction. Although it already has started, this will give you that extra kick. So I really like that. Wow, you've got some beautiful cards. Ace of Cups. You know, you're overflowing with abundance, beauty, pleasure, passion. You are just opening up to the universe, and the universe recognizes you. So it is giving back to you as much and as fast as you are giving it out, it is giving it back. You know, you are really in a much more dreamy state of mind right now because you're just happy. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you're also realizing, you know, if this is a new romance or a person coming into your life that you are, and that can be just a friendship as well. It doesn't have to be a partnership, although partnerships are nice. But it is somebody who treats you well. But you're still watching. You know, you've been through things in your life and you don't forget. And you are realizing that what they're saying matches their actions, or maybe it don't. So that's how you're making your judgment this week with these individuals that's coming into your life right now. And you're not making no mistakes. You're not putting on rose-colored glasses. You are really seeing and hearing what's being presented to you. So, wow, good for you. Oh, yeah, Chariot. Definitely there's trips in the very near future for you. And they could be just little ones to another town or something, but there's movement, progress, you've taken action. Things are really starting to take off. And it's because of you and what you have done in order to move things in the right direction, and you're in control of it. So this is your departure, your beginning, and it's taken you this time frame to actually admit it's time to get moving on something new. Wow. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Definitely doing what you need to do. There's courage here. You're speaking your mind. Like there's verbal skills here. You're really, if there's something you need to say to someone else, for whatever reason, doesn't always have to be bad news, you know, you're facing it. You're realizing you may need to say something to somebody who is, it's been very uncomfortable for you to try to do this, but you are going to do it. And you're telling the truth because it helps you not only to feel stronger, but know that you've said the truth. You spoke your mind, you've opened up. You know, these are new adventures for you. This is hard for you to do, but you are being much more open-minded in your progress in life and how you talk to people, how people talk to you. So you're sitting more in your authority this week than you have in a long time. You know, you've recently realized that it's okay to be strong and back it up. Yeah, the Three of Swords. Sorry. Yeah, you've been through some things. This could be a divorce. There could have been some infidelity going on, but this could have been somebody who really, in the past left you almost speechless. It really hurt. They really did you wrong, and I'm sorry. But you are now over it. You've kept the wisdom, the knowledge, but you're letting the rest go. You're moving on from it. You're healing yourself. You have healed yourself in many cases, because now you will speak your mind if something isn't right. Just the little steps will get you a lot farther. And the Seven of Pentacles, yes, watching your finances, making sure you have enough, not allowing yourself to do without. So you're looking at the long haul, the long vision of your life, and making sure that it is really going to give you what you're visioning. And the Ten of Swords, yes. Somebody in your life really, this was a painful ending for you. It left some really deep wounds, betrayal, loss, and it really was difficult for you to deal with. But you've also moved on, but you have kept that wisdom. You are so much wiser. You're not, rose coloring anything. If you see something is not right, it's not right. You're following your intuition and speaking your piece. So good for you. You're healing from that. Like that person who did that, they're done with you. You won't talk to them no matter what. And good for you for doing that. You're realizing to move away from people who have hurt you in the past and stay away. Like you're not being forgiven on anything anymore, nor should you. And the Wheel. Definitely something has really changed in you as well as your surroundings. And you're okay with that, because this is good luck, karma, life cycle, destiny. This is your turning point. From here on out, things are about to change in a more positive note. This is fate stepping in. You're tired of all the ups and downs. You want much more smoother in your life, more balance, and you are going to see that that is how it's coming for you. So good on you. Yeah, see the Tower. Learning, you've already stepped up to this. You knew this was coming, and you have already gotten ready. You're willing now to start fresh, rebuild something bigger, better, stronger. And that's what you're doing. This Tower moment helped you to understand your own future. This sudden change, it really took you to this next level in your life. It awakened you. It put that spark back in your life, because this part is done, and now it's time to, no more going back, time to step forward. Yeah, Nine of Rods, definitely stepping forward. Standing your ground, making your peace with yourself, realizing that you are much stronger than even you had thought. You are a very determined person this time, and this week in particular. You know what it is you want and what you're going to have. That's how determined you are. And you're not backing down from anything. You've made your decision this week, and it really gives you back that strength and know-how again. Oh yeah, Three of Rods. Look at that. Look at the opportunities. You're standing there, you're comfortable, you have enough, you can support yourself, your finances are looking in really good order, you're not really in need of anything, you're comfortable, things are really going much smoother for you, but you're looking out into the horizons for new beginnings, new opportunities. Some of you are looking to take a trip, so you're doing the research on that, you're making progress. This is your enterprise. You're looking overseas for opportunities. You're really becoming your own master of your future. Yeehaw, King of Swords. Most definitely. Flooded with new ideas, growth. You're attacking problems if there's any. You're dealing with them. If there's any, opinions or objectives, you're dealing with them. You're making sure that your solutions are to your benefit and your liking in any area of your life. And you've chosen this because you're changing. You've already made the decision. You know which way you're going now. So, you're looking for more stability, strength, and you have that. So you're making plans going forward, and you're excited about this. And I am too for you, because that's something to see for you. Yeah, see, 7 of Swords. Moving away from deceitful people. People that has been holding you back for a long time don't even have a chance at this. There's been betrayal, disappointments, people getting away with something, and you're taking action to get away from this sort of mentality. And it can be in anywhere or any part of your life. And it's going to be so much better for you when you cut that loose. And you are making that decision this week. So it is really going to be eye-opening for others, but for you, you're smiling all the way out the door. All right, and your oracle card. Emulate action. A change you can successfully manage. A passionate relationship. Oh, nice. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely talk to you again next week. Bye for now.